Today, we just released a brand new episode on the Sales Success Stories podcast, so I've got a short but valuable taste for you from my interview with Liz Tolan, Chargify's top strategic account executive.
Well, I think the most important decision was for where I am right now, is to say yes and apply. And I think that in and of itself is a huge lesson for all of us, right? Because every opportunity that you don't take is automatically a no, right? So everything that you say no to or that you're afraid to try is a loss of something on the backside, because you're never going to know what you're missing and what you could have learned out of an experience. So I think that's probably the biggest decision and where I am right this very minute in terms of lessons learned. You know, in my earlier sales career, if we go back to that getting a no, right? That was pretty hard. And at first it wasn't the greatest, right? There were other sales folk that had come in and they were experienced sellers, and I was watching them just do all these things and close deals, and they seemed so smooth. And I just wasn't there. I felt considerably more disjointed and couldn't figure out how they could just flow with things so easily. But I think that's part of discovering who you are as a salesperson, is understanding your own style and not trying to mimic and be someone else, because they are not you and you are not them. And so trusting in your own flow and your own abilities and developing your own rhythm. And I think that's probably the biggest lesson for me was to learn to trust myself and develop those pieces that I needed to develop.